Howdy, folks. I'm fixing to tell y'all about Texas, nicknamed the Lone Star State.
I'm particularly fond of these. I pulled them out of a place on Midgard called Texas.
Don't mess with Texas?
That's the message.
I'm Walker, and I'm Texas Ranger.
I mean, anything for Salinas.
Welcome to this week's episode of Texas Slang for Crazy. This week we're discussing Don Pedro Jarmillo of Falfurrias, Texas. A quick note before we start, I am not a native Spanish speaker, as you may have noticed, so my pronunciations are probably not going to be dead on. Did you know that Texas has its very own folk saint? Don Pedro Jarmillo was a faith healer and a curandero in the South Texas Valley region. He is better known by those who followed him as Don Pedrito. A curandero is someone who uses folk remedies for healing. He became known as the healer of Los Olmos Creek, or El Mero Jefe, the real chief. According to the book The Southwest, edited by Mark Busby, Don Pedro Jarmillo was born in 1829 in Guadalajara, Mexico. His parents were Purepecha natives, better known as Tarasco indigenous people of Mexico. The story goes that he found out about his healing powers after severely injuring his nose. He had been riding a horse and hit a tree branch before falling from the horse. To remove the pain, he placed his face in the mud in the woods for 3 days. Cured, he returned home and fell into a deep sleep. During the sleep, he had a vision that God had given him a healing gift to share by healing others. To test his new skill, he created a tepid bath and bathed his master to heal him. In 1881, he moved to Falfurrias, Texas. He would travel to small ranches to help those who were too sick to travel on their own. He provided natural remedies and encouraged his followers to heal themselves with their faith in God. He was dedicated to helping the poor and his community. Water and the number 9 both hold big significance in his cures. The cures would have the infirm use as treatment for 9 consecutive nights, or in amounts of 9. Those who followed his treatments exactly sometimes found themselves with miraculous healing, even to the point of curing paralysis. His cures likely were made up of herbs and plants well known to natives for healing. He passed away in 1907, but his image continued to be used to sell local remedies. Those who used the remedies prayed while using these medicines. Though he is not recognized by any major religion, he is considered to be a local folk saint. In a small area north of town, a small cemetery holds a shrine to Don Pedro. The shrine is over 100 years old. A curio store next door sells candles for the shrine for the faithful to use in their meditations and prayers. They leave notes and ask for healing by prayers over his grave. One corner of the shrine holds crutches from those who claims they no longer need them. While there's not necessarily any proof that this works, the faithful continue to come, and many swear by the cure. Thank you so much for listening to this week's episode of Texas Slang for Crazy. You can find us on Instagram at TX Slang for Crazy, on our Facebook at Texas Slang for Crazy, our website txslangforcrazy.com, or you can email us at txslangforcrazy@gmail.com. Thank you so much. Don't forget to rate and subscribe, and have a wonderful week.